smoking some Presbyterian mixture. This is a Virginia Macedonian blend. Very nice. The little inner piece there. This fine tobacco originally had no name. It was blended before the First World War, especially for the very Reverend Dr. John White, sometime minister of the Barony Kirk in Glasgow, and moderator of the General Assembly in Scotland in 1929. Okay. He introduced it to Stanley Baldwin, later Earl Baldwin, Prime Minister in 1923, 1924, and 1935. He liked it so much that regular supplies were sent down to him, and it was he who suggested that it be called Presbyterian mixture. It's one of my everyday favorites. Where's that blended? In Germany, yeah. Good stuff. I like tobaccos that have the flavor derived from the tobacco rather than some substance added. In the same way that I like kind of these everyday pipes. This is a great, unremarkable, quite unremarkable vintage pipe, H-K selected, imported briar, meaning it was made in the U.S., I guess. 22 stamped on it. You know, just quite, it's not rusticated, it's smooth, dark finish. There are a few sand pits in it. No fills. Nice saddle bit. And it's been smoked, you know, it's been around the block. The rim's a little bit, you know, there's something been going, probably tapped on things, and so they're little dents in the rim. I call that patina. Yeah, there's some history there. But what's remarkable about this is the grain. It is about the tightest grain. And yeah, I mean, there's just no way this camera is going to pick that up, you know. And especially with this dark finish, you really have to look at it close to see that grain. It is the tightest grain. Now, I've heard that these vintage pipes, the briar was just much older, and so much better. Now, what's better? I don't know. Some of the more recent Petersons, for instance, that I've gotten have had really widely spaced grain, and yet, hey, they smoke great. Forgot my matches, so I'm going to use a lighter. Don't look. Purity tarnished. I just forgot them is all. So these pipes are just great, and this was cheap. This was on eBay, the world's biggest garage sale that everybody can participate in. I mean, this is the kind of stuff I really relish finding. Is a really quality pipe for, like, I don't know what I paid for this, $5-6. Cheap. And it has that everyman quality about it that I really like. Pipe smoking in general has a certain elitist air about it. And that really puts me off. I know for some people it's an attraction. For me, it's a negative. So, if I can somehow connect with the working man, everyday fella kind of aspect of pipe smoking, and it's there, then that makes me happy. That I feel connected then. If it was all elitist and little wool driving hats and I might just not even do it. Who knows? I just couldn't relate to it. So it's a working class aspect that I like. And these sort of unremarkable but excellent pipes fall right into that. So, yeah. Just an aside about the softy bits too. I really like these little softy bits, these rubber bits. I've stocked up. I have a little baggie of them, and I put them on every pipe. Now, the question is, do you have them all the way out to the end of the bit, the mouthpiece there, or do you, I forget what that's called, a nubbin, or, you know, the very end that kind of flares out, so it gives you, it doesn't just slip out of your mouth. I've discovered that I kind of like to have that exposed and have the bit up against it. And that feels the best to me. And it makes the bit a little less bulky, which is a complaint, I'm sure, with some about that. But boy, it gives you something to kind of chomp on without damaging the bit. It's quite comfortable. And, I don't know, it just works for me. Whatever works for you. Good smoke from this. And good flavor. Complex. Without being overwhelming. It's just really a good smoke.